All right, boys and girls. So today is Thursday, April 23rd. Can't believe it's already Thursday. That went pretty quick. All right, so today for reading, the skill is visualizing. And if you think back, we've done this before where we visualize, right? That's where we create a picture in our mind of what's happening when we're reading. You're going to use the ugly duckling today. So think, rich descriptive language helps you paint a picture in your mind. You're going to look for vivid descriptions from the story to help you draw a picture of a scene. You're going to need an electronic device with sound, pencil, drawing paper, and crayons. In this assignment, you actually don't have to submit in since you're doing it on paper. If you want to share it with me, like yesterday, some people emailed me. I think it was the foundations assignment, I believe. If you want to share it with me, that's optional. Okay, for writing. So today our Google Docs begins for writing. Our skill is introductions. You need an electronic device with sound because there is going to be a short little video that models it for you. So they're going to model on the video how to write a hook, and then you're going to open up the Google Doc and you're going to write a hook. So you're going to use that same Google Doc. You're going to have to, save that, and you're going to add to that Google Doc daily as you add each step of the writing process. So we need a good opening to hook our readers in. I know all of you are fantastic writers. You guys know how to write hooks. Some examples for your interesting openings. Remember, we have sounds. You could start with an onomatopoeia. You could start with dialogue's a little bit trickier, right? That's remember when people are talking, it's a little bit trickier. You could start with a question or a thought. You could start with action right away. You could start with a descriptive setting. Okay, some ideas for you. Foundations. Your skill is fluency and comprehension. So you're going to have a story time. The story time is changing places. You're going to read that. And then there's a Google Doc. Reading a story more than once will help you comprehend the story so much better. So if you want to read Changing Places more than once, and then there's a Google Doc that you have to fill in. I'll show you that briefly in a moment because I want to make sure that you guys remember that you have to restate the question, okay? You have to put part of the question in your answer. So I'll show you that when I get into the classroom. For math, you're doing the second half of the math lesson today. Okay, so same thing as yesterday. You'll need an electronic device with sound, print out the workbook pages or do it on line paper. The home link, okay, two-step number stories. Use a question mark for the unknown. So question mark for the number that you want to figure out. Make sure you label your numbers with the correct unit. Social studies. Same thing, same activity from the week. So you'll need your electronic device with sound, your Google Doc, pencil. Okay, so you can rewatch the videos. The Mr. DeMeo video, very funny. And you can label the continents and oceans if you haven't done so already. So that's the same activities, those 7, 8 steps for the week. And of course, remember there's additional resources for you with each subject. I'm going to show you in the Google Classroom, we moved the additional resources down to, again, we're constantly trying to make it a little bit easier for you to navigate. So if I head over to the classroom, I'll show you what I mean here. So all the additional resources are now moved down to the bottom so that as soon as you log on, you have that daily checklist. Here's Thursday, and it goes right to the subjects you need to click on: math, writing, reading, foundations, and your social studies or science. Science, this was just added for Earth Day. It's actually a virtual field trip, okay? Nothing to do. It's just, if you have some free time or you feel like watching a little video, this is just a virtual field trip. Not required to do, but just something fun for you guys if you want. And then here's all the additional resources. So now they're all lower down. So the math, the foundations, reading, so they're all down here. And then all our teachers are listed. There I am. All the morning meetings, right? So if you ever miss them, they are here. So all the teachers, Mrs. Pilato, she's been posting things each day. And then don't forget all of our special area teachers as well. Okay, oh, and instructional support. These are things, I believe, from Ms. Kohlberg, Mrs. Fasulo, I believe. Okay. All right, so if we go back up to the top, same thing. Your checklist is there. You're looking for Thursday, 4/23 for all of your assignments today. And a lot of it doesn't change. You know, when you click on reading, RAS Kids, reading activity, draw on a piece of paper, right, for the reading. That's the visualizing. Optional to email it to a teacher, to your teacher, to me. Math is day 2. So you're doing the second half, whatever you didn't get to do yesterday. IXL, that doesn't change. Writing, the journal write for 15 minutes, that doesn't change. That's still there. And then you have your narrative openings. That's the Google Doc. Notice how it's in bold each time it says Google Doc, Google Doc. Foundations, watch the video, complete the assignment, turn in the Google Doc. And then the science, social studies doesn't change for the week, the Google Doc. Okay, your specials, your check-in, that is there for you. Now I just want to, I'm not going to go through everything again. You know your math is still there for today, the 22nd and 23rd. Same thing. All of your links are here so you could finish that up for today. Okay, actually tomorrow's assignment is posted as well. We're still sticking with our Friday game days, so that's actually posted there. We'll talk about that one tomorrow. So writing, just want to show you your Google Doc in here. So April 23rd, here's your video. It's going to show you how to write your opening. Here's the Google Doc. You're going to click on it, open it up. It says you will use this document to write your personal narrative. Each day you will need to open this document and complete a different task. Please don't skip ahead, only complete the work for the day we are on. Uh-oh. Hold on. Let me just grab my charger before my computer dies. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so the text size should stay 14 or 16. You don't want to make it too large or too small. The font should remain Arial. You're going to keep it the same. Scroll down to find your first task. Okay, pick 2 of the 4 types of openings. Sound, talking, dialogue, question, setting, and try them with your story. So these are the options for you. Okay, now there are other tasks here, but you don't have to do all this today. All right, it even gives you the day. So 4, 24, 28, 29. So you do not have to do that today. All of this down here, I'm just showing you, but you do not have to do all of that. The only thing that you're working on today is right here. Pick 2 of the 4 types of openings. Try them with your story. So you can fill them right out in the boxes, whichever 2 openings you want to try. That's all you have to do for today. Then reading. Okay, so you're visualizing. Nothing you have to turn in. It's optional. You can listen to the story. There's a video about visualizing. And your activity, you're going to use a blank sheet of paper. You could take a picture and send it to me if you would like. Foundations, your story time. All right, let me show you this Google Doc. So you're reading, you're going to click on changing places. That's your story time. And then here's the Google Doc that you're going to turn in. I know you guys are familiar with this already, but I'm just going to remind you. When you're answering the questions, you must restate the question. So, who are the characters in the story? You cannot just say, you know, Bob, Matt, and Frankie. I'm just making them up. But you have to say, the characters in the story are, and then you name them. The setting, if it's at the park, don't just say the park. The setting of the story is at the park, right? So you're restating the question. Put part of the question in your answer. Okay, so there are 4 questions there that you have to answer, and then there's a little word hunt for you. Find 5 words in the story with an R-controlled syllable, type them below. When you're done, right here, press turn in. Okay? And then your social studies, that's the same. Okay? And there you have it for today, all of your assignments that you have to do.